Okay, we're looking at problem number 3 from 11-6. It says, comparing data sets, temperature. The table shows average monthly water temperatures for 4 locations on the Gulf of Mexico. How can you compare the 12 water temperatures from St. Petersburg with the 12 water temperatures from Key West? So here's St. Petersburg, Florida, and Key West, Florida. And here's from January all the way to December. And it looks like they first found the mean, and the mean was 75. They found the modes, the numbers that appeared the most, and they were for St. Petersburg, 64, 84, and 86. For Key West, 82 and 87. They found the min and the max values for each one. So the min was 62, the max was 86, so the difference was 24. Same thing for Key West, 69, 87, so 18. And they also found the median, so the middle value. For St. Petersburg, they had to add these two numbers, 74 plus 78 divided by 2, and they got 76. And then they found the interquartile range. So for Q1, for these two values, they added them up divided by 2. Same thing here for the for Key West. So by looking at this, we can see. So looking at the range for St. Petersburg, which is 24, and Key West, which is 18, and the interquartile range for St. Petersburg, which is 18, and Key West, which is 12, we can see that these numbers are smaller than the ones in St. Petersburg. So the range and the interquartile range show that the temperature is varying less in Key West. So there's a less variation here than in St. Petersburg. Also, the temperatures at Key West are generally higher, and we can see that from a number of things. We can see that from I'm looking for the mean. My mean here is higher. I can look at the maximum value, which is not much of a difference, but we still see it got 87 and 86. So in general, Key West, the temperatures are higher. Let's look at got it number 3. So it says, how can you compare the 12 water temperatures from problem 3 from Dauphin Island to the 12 water temperatures from Grand Isle, sorry. So here are our values, and I went ahead and put them in order. So, oops. So I have 51, 53, 56, 60, 62, 70, 72, 75, 80, 82, 84, and 84. So the mean is just adding them up and dividing by 12, and I got 69.083. The mode is looking for the number that appears the most, and that would be my 84s. So my mode is 84. The highest value we see is 84. Is 84, and the lowest value is 51. And so my range is 33. For the median, this might not be the best way to do it, but this is how I do it. I count. So I have 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, 3 here, 4 here, 4 here, 5 here, 5 here. So I have 2 in the middle. I'm going to add those up, divide by 2, and I get 71. So from here, I can make this line here. I can find my Q1. So that's 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here. So here's my middle values. When I add those up and divide by 2, I get 58. Oops. So for Q3, same thing. 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here. So add those up, divide by 2, and I get 81. So my IQR, the range between those two, is 23. Alright, so that was for Dauphin Island. Let's look at Grand Isle. I went ahead and put them in order again. So I have 61, 61, 64, 65, 70, 70, 77, 77, 83, 83, 85, and 85. And so my mean, I'm just going to add them up and divide by 12, and I get 73.45. For my mode, there was a lot of modes for this one. I had 61, 70, 77, 83, and 85. For my median, oh, let's do the range first. My range, my lowest was 61, my highest was 85. So my range was 24. For the median, let's do that. Once again, probably not the best way, but it's a method that helps me. So I have 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, 3 here, 4 here, 4 here, 5 here, 5 here, these 2 in the middle. So I'm going to add those numbers up and divide them by 2. Sorry, I spelled that wrong, median. And I get 73.5. So for Q1, starting here, this is my breaking point. I'm going to say 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, right here in the middle. So I get 64.5. For the next one, I have 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, right here in the middle. They're the same number, easy to calculate. I get 83. So my IQR, or my interquartile range, would be 18.5. Okay, so now let's look at what does this data tell us. So I can see that my, let's say, I'm going to put here so we know this is Grand Owl and this is Dolphin. Okay. And for Grand Owl, I can see that my median, my mean is larger for Grand Owl. So the numbers are generally larger. I can also see, looking at my range, I have a range of 24 for Grand Owl, and I have a range of 33 here, and I have an interquartile range for 18.5 and an interquartile range of 23 here. So my numbers are generally closer at Grand Owl, and yeah, so that would help me kind of describe that data. So I hope that this helps.